Well, that makes sense. Like, Undertale was a really popular game in the 90s. Right. Mother 3 came out, drew a lot of inspiration from that game, and Toho as well. Yeah.
Ooh,
so
3 up tilt combos. By the way, capo on that statement. Anyways, combo food as usual for Dong.
Yeah.
Just Dong is getting teared up.
Yeah, Donkey Kong is one of those characters that gets comboed to hell, but if he gets that one grab, it's so strong, and he does so much damage.
Really, yeah. He's one of his hits is like 4 of Sheik's hits, essentially. You just got a classic situation of timing for Average Joe.
Yeah.
Now, are you familiar with this Neo versus Average Joe? Have they bouted before?
I couldn't tell you. I can tell you that Neo is a very patient, conservative Sheik.
Oh yeah.
So he sits back, he waits for you to make a mistake. He creates a zone, and then if you try to penetrate the zone, he hurts you for penetrating the zone.
He's like the opposite of a Dong, basically.
Essentially. And Dong is, I'm not gonna do the Dong thing.
No, don't do that.
Donkey Kong has a hard time getting into there. It's gonna be hard for Average Joe to get those grabs that are so important on Donkey Kong's gameplay.
These are both grab-heavy characters, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, Donkey Kong might get a sneaky backer like he should have right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, are we going to see the so-tailed Kong? Ooh. No, don't make it stale, Average Joe, which she's not ready. Not quite yet.
Right now, 76% difference.
Punish time. Ooh.
Nope.
Really?
I guess not. There's the up air. It doesn't quite reach.
Go for Nair instead.
Well, that wouldn't hit either. I mean, at this much rage and stuff, like...
I suppose so. Yeah.
I don't know what he could hit with, really. He doesn't have any kill confirms right now. That's the thing. He's just going to have to hit with something wild. Donkey Kong's up tilt is very strong, but I don't think it'll kill Sheik at this percent. He's got to rack up a little bit more.
And he's definitely going this offensive, which is not preferable. It's not preferable.
Oh, he's going to try to...
Ooh!
Okay.
Just barely missed it. And he
that just looked brutal.
Yeah.
He just slammed him against the stage. That
it wasn't meant to kill, it was just meant to demoralize.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's like a curb stomp.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an F air. Not quite enough. I feel like if...
Grab?
Oh, yeah. Can he do anything with it, though? Not quite.
Was that an up throw? Why not?
That was, oh! Yikes. That was cargo F throw.
That's a good DI then, damn.
Yeah. That's a shame, too.
That is a darn shame.
Oh. Getting
and nothing.
Up.
Okay. Wow.
Nothing at all.
See a big doggus guy. You're not with it. Ooh, good use of down B. What an underplayed move.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ooh, sneaky up air right there. Average Joe. And it seems like Neo has such a high percent advantage, but that's the thing about DK, man, is that he brings it back so quickly.
Exactly, as you just saw.
And if you see him get a grab here, I'm pretty sure that DK Will came up with a grab combo on Sheik that does like 64%, something like that, off a grab. So if Average Joe knows how to perform it...
He doesn't need to do kill moves, he needs to do damage moves at this point.
Yeah,
damage
definitely.
combos.
He's one of the best in the game at doing that, especially with his grab. Well, he's not one of the best in the game at doing that, but he can do that very well off his grab.
He can do it if he applies himself. Just like
go for the gold star.
Yeah. All right, what are you going to see? Oh, no. Oh. The recovery time. Is he going to do anything with it? Yeah, but he helped him out. What a nice fella. Oh,
come this way.
Come this way. I'm leading you now.
Up there.
And that should be game.
Nope.
Oh, nope. Divine intervention.
It's the tie.
Yes.
Tie's full of lead.
Yeah, it's full of lead. Because he's about to take the lead. Never mind. That was
Not
wrong.
anymore.
Completely. That was completely wrong.
So Neo winning that game pretty decisively. Yeah. Average Joe definitely showed some life, especially in the transition from first stock to second stock. But
he was just going through the motions. I didn't feel a lot of like clinch moves.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt the passion. I did.
Right. Press 1 if you felt passion. Fat chat.
I feel the fire in Average Joe's belly.
I do not. I think it's the cold got to him. I'm looking at him. I don't see.
Is that why Neo's going Roy?
Ooh.
To melt his cold heart.
That's the
Tropical Island melody. That's my favorite episode of South Park, by the way.
Tropical melody.
You don't. Never mind. You have to warm his cold heart with a soothing island breeze.
That's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is from the island.
Oh my God. Anyway, so we're going Roy on game 2. He plays a little bit of Roy. I don't know how well.
That's a secondary. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, it's a secondary, but I don't know how he does in terms of like. I don't know. We'll see.
Monkeys?
I don't know how Roy does in this matchup, and I don't know how experienced Neo's
This is
Roy
definitely
is.
a strange matchup for us all. I don't really know what to say. Okay. Well, as we know, we pointed out earlier, Donkey Kong can take a lot of hits, right?
Yeah.
So Roy is known for killing quickly. This kind of offsets it, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's what, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I agree. You're right.
You.
Yep. Gets him with the ding dong. 90%, not quite enough.
Looks like no one's home.
I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that. Going to Genesis.
You can use it.
There we go.
These are common trade.
There we go. Patent
lines.
pending. Patent pending.
Oh,
122% right now on average
right.
Joe.
Both. Roy is particularly heavy, if I recall.
He's pretty heavy.
As far as swordsman, he's only second to Ike.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is that a lot of the stuff that I've read has Roy very low on the tier list. Abadongo's tier list just came out, and he had Roy as, I think he had him as like the second worst swordsman behind Lucina. But Roy was very far down, which surprised a lot of people, as that up tilt surprised me, killing Roy very early.
Yes.
Comparatively.
Giving him the backhand into the blast zone.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Donkey Kong's up tilt is so strong.
I mean, it's competitive and strong, yeah. Basically like a little macro block. So, woo. Are we going to see a down tilt? I mean, oh, no, unfortunately. I don't think that was ever going to hit, ever.
No.
Average Joe is too smart for that.
Not in a million years.
Nope.
You see Neo just kind of hopping around, controlling space with that nair. Yeah, doing an excellent job. Average Joe doing what he can. This is what Average Joe is very good at, by the way. If he gets you above him,
this is
very
the fire
hard to
I
get
was
down.
talking about.
This is it.
He just stole some fire from Roy, and he's using it against him.
He did so much damage with Neo in the air right there.
Still anyone's game. One cutthroat move away from finishing him off.
And the thing that's interesting about Neo is that he's normally pretty reserved and conservative, but when you see those like sparks, they happen big. He gets him with the F air there.
To the blast zone. Mondays at 8 p.m. with Coney and TK and Evisu.
And Visu?
Evisu.
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 Yep.
Right there on camera. Look at the shout outs. Look.